Good morning, architects. Let's jump right into it, shall we? USP. This is usually a business term, meaning unique selling proposition or unique selling point, but we're going to use it as unique story point. So today we're going to talk about what makes your book unique. What makes it special and separates it from the rest of the literature out there, and what brings people in. In fantasy writing, that uniqueness is going to be incredibly important, especially in financial success if you're hoping to get published. But also, because you have an entire world as your playground and everybody else does as well, that uniqueness is also incredibly hard to get. Now you're probably thinking, wait Joe, that sounds really contradictory. I mean, we have the whole world as our playground, and yet you're saying that uniqueness is hard to come by? Unfortunately this is true, because uniqueness can come in different forms and to different extents. For example, let's sit back a sec and see if this sounds familiar.
Elves in the woodland realm.
Dwarves, we're stubborn and we live in the mountains.
Hi, I'm a human knight and I'm pretty damn heroic. The fact that everybody knows that in their head, you know, I just have to say the word elf or dwarf and everybody's got that image in their head straight away, exactly what they look like, their mentality, everything. You know, it just goes to show that it's been overused so much, there's no uniqueness in it anymore. Also, clearly I need some props if this constitutes a beard. I mean, it doesn't even have to be as simple as that. I remember for one book I was going to write, it was going to have weather magic in it. And I thought, oh man, this is pretty good, I don't think this is done before, right? And then I picked up The Innocent Mage by Karen Miller, and I read it, and it's like the main aspect of the book. So I was a bit like, right, that blows that out of the water. To be honest, I'm glad I didn't do that one anyway. It was pretty crap. But in my opinion, the uniqueness has to last throughout. It's got to be seen from beginning to end. It's got to be a natural part of the world that makes it unique. I don't think you could have like a unique twist in the plot or just unique characters. I don't think that's enough. The uniqueness has to be worldwide. By the way, I should mention, I am speaking solely on a point of if you wanted to get it published. You know, if you're just doing this for fun, do whatever you want. I mean, you know, but you got to remember, when a publisher reads your manuscript, they're reading hundreds of manuscripts. You know, day in, day out, they're just going through different manuscripts. So if you don't grab them with something unique and new from the get-go, you can see why they might just throw it away. I mean, if you had your first page say, elves and dwarves are at war, you know, that's it. If I was a publisher, this would be harsh, but if I was a publisher, I'd just throw that straight in the bin. Get out of there. But I'm sorry, that's just the way it is. The publishing business is brutal. It is a battleground of people trying to get their manuscripts published. So it is important to find that uniqueness, which is what I want you to think about. What makes your book unique on a general scale? Now, there's going to be loads of people who disagree with me, I would imagine, and that's fine, but this is, you know, this is just my 2 cents. But I stand by the fact that I really do think it's important to have that overarching uniqueness. So for example, Jesus, see off the top of my head. Terry Pratchett, the world's on the top of a turtle. Crazy, but it's brilliant, you know. What about if... God, I'm really trying to think. Okay, I've got one. Like, what about if there's an overpopulation problem or something, and everyone lives underground in like a network of tunnels, like ants? Like, humans live like ants, or something. Look, it's awful, I know it is, but do you see how it's different? Do you see how it's different to the whole elves versus dwarves thing? So yeah, let's start the discussion. What makes your book unique? Put the comments below and we'll talk about it. Actually, it doesn't have to be just below. You can go see our Twitter, you can go see our Facebook. Tell us there, you know, what makes it unique, and we'll get back to you straight away. I'm so pumped for this discussion. I reckon it'll be a really good one, actually. So get these comments coming in, and I'll see you all later. Cheery bye.